I chose MultiplyMii because I was looking for a full remote work at that time. On top of that, I got really curious about what a management consultant does because that wasn't familiar. And then when I sat on an interview with Ping and with Lippy, I remember I told them I am someone who doesn't prefer to do like the same type of job over and over again or the same tasks. So when they promised me that if I join the company, I will have the opportunities to, build something from nothing or a space to be creating, innovate, express my opinion. And that was really interesting at that time. 3 years until now, it's the same level of experience. I am very much grateful for that.
What I really love about MultiplyMii is its people. They are very supportive, from challenging the status quo to me trying on different hats just to figure out what I really love doing. They are very supportive of just self-discovery.
I saw a lot of positive comments about the company's culture. That's when I sent out my CV. And true enough, we really have an amazing and fantastic culture in this.
I was actually seeing MultiplyMii all of my social media channels, especially Facebook. And then I saw the culture from the eyes of my recruiter from JAM. So I see how invested she is with the company and how she enjoys working for the company. So I got inspired by it.
The people closest to me, I would say, would describe me as someone who has this positive attitude, a go-getter. So I would have these big dreams. I would never take no for an answer. Still find like all the little joys in life while striving for a better future for myself. I'm just making it sound really nice. They just usually tell me I'm stubborn.
I'm emotional, sweet, talkative, sometimes do overshare. I always love to connect with people.
Not only my closest family and friends, even my colleagues, they always regard me as a bubbly person. Just comes out naturally in me.
My family and friends would describe me as someone who is approachable and willing to help when they need me.
Personally, I can say that was when I completed my first master's degree because I thought I couldn't make it. And then after that, there's a lot of opportunities came in. I was able to support my parents and my brother and also myself.
I can share with you my most recent one. I wanted to pursue a career in tech. I was already a senior management consultant with Escala. I realized that I didn't want to do it anymore. I spoke with Lippy. He said that I should speak with Yoni. There was an open position in a different department for the exact same role that I wanted to shift to. I expressed my interest and was given the job. There was so much that I needed to learn or I wanted to learn. I couldn't just do it online. So I enrolled in a master's degree in information systems here in Australia. So I'm in Sydney and I am working on my master's degree while still working with MultiplyMii.
When I decided to shift careers, I am someone who grew up having a limited definition of what success is. I only know success based on what the influential people around me would define it. I think it was a blessing of the pandemic. I had the time to just be with myself, to reflect. As soon as I started working with MultiplyMii, started becoming a management consultant, the hours I put in to learn the job and really fast. The following week of my onboarding, I already had a project. I would already face a client, do an interview, and at that time just faking it till I make it. But it was a good feeling that I know I found a place where I can be the best version of myself, but at the same time, I can make mistakes because I know I can learn from it at the end of the day.
In terms of the most recent life-altering moment, it will be losing my life partner last June 2021. It was pivotal and heartbreaking. It's also an enlightening moment for me. You can just instantly lose someone who you think would be a part of your life at an instant. In those uncontrollable moments, you are at that edge of a cliff wherein you really need to decide if you're going to be a victim of fate or if you're going to be a victor of your own life path. I've always been very hard on myself. I love really putting 100% into any kind of role that I've been thrown into. My life partner was actually asking me like, when do you stop? When do you learn how to stop? I really become so emotionally invested with the work and even with the people that I work with. That is somehow a double-edged sword for me. People tend to love working with me because I'm there for them. That can also give me too much pressure.
For me, work-life balance is a choice. If we are aware of our daily priorities, we can definitely design our schedules. If we are passionate about what we do, we don't consider it as a pure work but something that makes us as a whole. If due to the balancing and integrating of our work and life, we feel this tremendous amount of fulfillment, we're also able to inspire other people. So that could be a work-life harmony.
Work-life balance to me is when you don't feel like you're working when you are working, when your work doesn't, feel like a burden from your personal life. I am lucky because that's how it has been for me since I shift careers to choose something that's out of my comfort zone.
Balancing my work and personal life has always been easy for me with the remote setup that we have. So I find it more control. Like I have more control of my time with this. I have always been good at managing my time effectively and setting priorities and boundaries. Just lately, I've been struggling a bit. I realize that there's only so many hours in a day, especially if I prioritize getting my 8 hours of sleep in.
I can say that one amazing characteristic we are actually, free, open, and encouraged to share ideas, share our thoughts and insights without any judgment. My experience from my previous companies, I work for male-dominated companies like construction and manufacturing. And I think gender equality is about flexibility. It's like dancing. We may have different moves, yet we all groove on the same tune and rhythm. So as long as we are all aware and we understand our roles in the company, regardless of gender, we should work towards achieving our goals or our common goal.
I see a lot of really strong, empowered women in the leadership positions here in MultiplyMii. Everyone is empowered and able to do their best life work.
Call it luck, but I have always worked with strong, intelligent women. In the Philippines, I haven't experienced that much of a gender equality gap. This is what helped establish my value, since the women in my team are very strong, intelligent, amazing women. So shout out to Tiny, Jess, and Vicky, and Bam. The value that you guys bring to the product team are truly invaluable. Your expertise, creativity, and dedication inspire me every day, and I feel very honored to work alongside such talented, hardworking, and beautiful women.
Everyone in MultiplyMii has equal amount of opportunities, regardless of your background, your gender preference. Each one of us has our own space to do our best work, to be recognized. You can even feel it on the day-to-day, seeing that there's a healthy mix of women, men, all across the functions of the business. Our company makes an effort to let everyone feel that you're welcome, you can be successful, we'll help you grow. To me, it's really inspiring.
When I lost my loved one, I realized that you can never, ever have your value or self-worth depend on anyone. It should be like a conscious effort for each and every woman to really understand who they are as a person and what can really make them happy and fulfilled regardless of who they're with. It's important that you have that love for yourself like 100% ingrained in your whole being. It will help you be 100% connected to your soul and to your heart. Whatever happens along the way, whether another tragedy strikes, you will still have yourself to always come home to.
My personal mantra, I actually have two. First one is live, learn, share. Life is beautiful. We should live to it. Every experience that we are having is a learning opportunity for us, and whatever we learn from that experience, we should share it to other people. The second one is go on with my adventure. So that's how I describe it. My quote, my daily quote.
Know that you are powerful, you are resilient, you are capable of anything that you set your mind to. Our voices and ideas deserve to be heard, so never stay silent and just keep on pushing, keep on dreaming, and keep shining your light to everyone that you meet.
We can be anything that we want to be. Let's not be afraid to explore possibilities and be confident with our ideas. Let's continue to inspire others, give our best in whatever we. It's an honor, and I'm really happy that I am able to share my HerStory with you today. This is Sal, and thank you very much.
Happy International Women's Month! So it has been me, Bea, and that is my HerStory.
To all gorgeous women out there, happy International Women's Month. This has been M, and this is my HerStory, my M venture. Bye-bye!
So guys, this is Bianca. Thank you for listening to A Piece of My Heart. This is my HerStory. Bye!